Yo, check out the cut, bro. Check out. I ain't get my hair cut like this in a while. You feel what I'm saying? I've been cutting myself up. I'm gonna show y'all with the clippers right here. I bought my own clippers. These ones, I broke them. You feel what I'm saying? But I got these off of TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So I've been cutting myself, but this time I actually went to the barber. Because it's been a while since I've been to the barber. Along my journey within the past 3 years. And this is what I want to talk about in this video. You good? You good, camera? Chill, chill, chill. This is what I want to talk about in this video in regards to being a neurodivergent / autistic person from a narcissistic family system. So what's crazy is when I look back on my life, hold on, let me grab my book. Where's my book? Let's find my book. So I wrote a book about coming from a narcissistic family system. It's over here. I wrote a book. It's called, ooh, I like that sound. Hold on, let's get some sound. It's called Definition of Perseverance. You feel what I'm saying? I did all the editing. I wrote the whole book myself. That's me when I was a little boy. When I look back and think about it, I said this on my TikTok live, but I truly believe the only reason why I wasn't diagnosed autistic, to be honest, or somewhere on the spectrum, I feel like I would be high on the spectrum, like some Elon Musk type stuff. Say no. I feel like I would be pretty high on the spectrum. The reason why I feel like I wasn't diagnosed is because I don't think that my biological mom wanted me to be diagnosed because she didn't, she's a narcissist, so she didn't want her kids to be seen as like less than. Because I remember I was around other kids that, had the autism and stuff like that. And for some reason, my teacher, shout out to Miss Ivy in first grade, she would take me and sit me against the wall because people always try to bully me. It was crazy because I talked about this in my book, but I would get bullied. Well, they would attempt to bully me because I would fight back, but I would get bullied with the kids, and then I would go home, and then my own family would. I remember I got a beating for getting beat up by this kid named Alan, and he stumped my eye in, and I was bleeding all around my eye. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all probably like, how do you get beat up? I wasn't like this. I was not like this in elementary school. So like this kid named Alan, you feel what I'm saying? I'll tell the story. I told it before, but it's chairs in the classroom, and I went to go grab a chair, and he's like, "That's my chair." I was sick of dealing with him. You know what I'm saying? I had the mentality of I'm not gonna deal with this BS back then too. So I was sick of dealing with him. So I said, "All right, you got it." I went to grab another chair. When I went to grab the other chair, he hit me with the chair. I fell on my face, stumping my eye in. You know what I'm saying? Bleeding on around. Officer Anita, rest in peace to her, she passed, but Officer Anita came and grabbed him and me, and then we both got suspended for fighting. When I just got hit with a chair and stumped my eye in, right? So we both got suspended, and then I get home and I get my ass whipped, basically, right? And it was my fault for some reason for getting suspended, even though I was being targeted. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like you get bullied at school and you get bullied at home. You feel what I'm saying? And it's crazy because as I got older, the bullying changed. I think because my physique changed, or I think I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I feel like some people have more fear to not try me directly like they used to. Now it's like little passive aggressive comments. Now it's like, people just, I hear some people talking sometimes, or somebody say like, Josh always do this, or but whatever the case may be. Not realizing, this is the thing with society. If you put a label on yourself, say you're neurodivergent or you autistic, people might pull back a little bit. But if you appear like, if you look at me regular, the cut is crazy. But if you just look at the individual regularly, 9 times out of 10, there's no indication. You feel what I'm saying? But for some reason, if you smack the label on top of there, then people will, switch up. So that means that you'll disrespect somebody until you realize that something's wrong. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Not something wrong, because this is the thing about neurodivergent people or autistic people. There's nothing wrong. Society makes it seem like that. Now, if they have other things like depression and anxiety on top of that, that's different, but their brains are just different. You feel what I'm saying? So the crazy part is, come from a narcissistic family system and being neurodivergent, is there are other people within the family system that will be neurodivergent. I'm gonna try to put it on the screen, but this is the umbrella of neurodivergence right here. ADHD, ASPD, BPD, definitely in my family. CPTSD, definitely in my family. NPD, definitely in my family. Histrionics, possibly in my family. PTSD in my family. OCD, autism, generalized anxiety disorder, definitely in my family. Bipolar in my family. Schizophrenia, you know what I'm saying? Down syndrome. So all of these things that are in this umbrella, they're also in the family system. But the reason why I can't be like, oh, kumbaya, we all neurodivergence, ha ha ha, ki, is because it's a narcissistic family system. So you got that head honcho, toxic, which the narc is a neurodivergent too. NPD, that's on this umbrella. You got this toxic neurodivergent at the top that's running everybody. Everybody else just falls in the line. So one of the neurodivergents in the narcissistic family system just so happened to be scapegoated. They just so happen to be the black sheep. They happen to be the person, you know what I'm saying? I just so happen to be, I would say like a empathetic individual in my family. Not that other people in my family don't have empathy, but mine stands out. You know what I'm saying? My reactions stand out. Because it's not all like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a truth teller. I call people out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the empathy, which a lot of people in my family don't have, whether they suppress it or they lack empathy, on top of the fact that they fall in line. They're not truth tellers. You know what I'm saying? I've had instances in my narcissistic family system where I had cousins or brothers or sisters will pull me outside, speak truth with me. I speak truth, they speak truth, and they understand where I'm coming from. And then they go in front of the head honcho in the narcissistic family system, and in front of them, they won't take my side. That's how delusional people are and how much they live in a different reality. You know what I'm saying? It's completely crazy. But I put up this thing from Reddit, and it was asking like anybody on the spectrum with narcissistic parents or neurodivergent, either or, right? They said this is extremely common. It's common for Aspies, which is autistic or neurodivergent, whatever the case may be, to be raised by narcissists. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's just how it go. It's really just how it go. But when I wrote my book, I still did not know that I was a neurodivergent. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like other people knew in my life. I feel like I had partners that knew. Like one of my exes, I'm pretty sure she knew. She never told me, but based off of the things that I remember now from our relationship, I think she knew for sure. I remember her saying, oh, he's like me, to her mom. And I never knew what she meant. But now looking back on my behaviors, now looking back on how I talk to girls, now looking how blunt I am, now looking back on how I interact with people in general and all the problems that I had at jobs or just in general, you know what I'm saying? Or like I said, I look normal, which it's not, there's nothing wrong. It's just the fact that Aspies or neurodivergent brains are differently. So I communicate different, I operate different. That's why my name is Josh Different. That's not why my name is Josh Different, but it's just ironic that I call myself Josh Different. I make music. My music name is Josh Different. My content name is Josh Different, and I'm different. You feel what I'm saying? That's my slogan. I'm different, you different, we different. And also, I'm self-focused a lot. Like I said, most people don't know what narcissism is. Narcissist is very entitled. They're egotistical. They're abusers. First of all, that's the one thing that people forget. But everybody throwing the word narcissism around. But if you didn't know me, you see Smiley and stuff, you go on my Instagram or you go whatever, you could, if somebody tell you I'm a narc, you could easily believe that, because being self-centered doesn't make you a narc. I'm not an abuser. So yes, I'm self-focused a lot, but a lot of people are. You feel what I'm saying? But that's another sign that I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm definitely on the spectrum somewhere. I'm actually going next Thursday at an appointment to see, you feel what I'm saying? And I probably, I don't know if I'll share anything in regards to a diagnosis or anything like that, but I don't think I need one for real. A lot of people are self-diagnosing themselves, you feel me? I don't think I need one at this point. I got another video that's like a couple months ago where I said, am I autistic or whatever the case may be, and I said I don't like labels. But the more and more that I'm working on myself, the more and more that I truly pay attention to my journey and the things that I've been through and how I've been targeted along this path,
the more and more I'm like, dog, it makes sense. My brain is different. I could be on the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? And people always tell me that I'm smart and I'm intelligent. Some Aspies or autistic people, whatever the case may be, are very smart. And then the other ones have certain deficiencies, you feel what I'm saying? Maybe dyslexia and stuff like that. And I wasn't, I feel like I was about to say I wasn't blessed. I don't really have any deficiencies, really, to be honest. But and I think that I'm pretty intelligent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I always wonder, like, why I'm always targeted, especially at jobs and stuff. You know, or why for some reason. So when you're autistic, not only are you, like I said, bullied by your family, but when you're neurodivergent or autistic, the way you operate is different. You don't notice certain social cues, or you don't. Now I done so much work on myself that I notice social cues, but I don't respond to them like the average person because I don't like playing this little game with the society that everybody plays. I just be myself. But you feel what I'm saying? That becomes like a thing where people feel targeted in a sense. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, there's a lot of abusers out here, and they want you to walk on eggshells, not only in my family but just like in general in this life that we live. So if you come from a narcissistic family system, regardless of whether you're neurodivergent, regardless whether you Aspie or autistic, whatever. I know some people don't like that word Aspie, but regardless, if you come from that, just know that you can be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You can reach your goals. You can follow God. I got my scriptures right here. Hold on. You can follow God. But that's not an easy path to walk. You feel what I'm saying? It's not an easy path to walk. But just know, if you do come from that, there's a lot of folks out here, what they call the modern term spirits. There's a lot of folks out here that's just like the people from your family. A lot of folks, all over, that's just like that. So you're gonna have to, connect with some solid people if you can find some, or just stay by yourself, work on yourself, work on your boundaries for sure, and continue to push forward. It's your boy Josh Different. I'm different, you different, we different. I wanted to try this out. This on my iPad. I wanted to try this little setup thingy. You know what I'm saying? Just wing it. Throw a video up there in regards to being a neurodivergent, autistic. Come from a narcissistic family. So comment below if you can relate. If you can't, it's not really my problem. Catch you later.